Okay, 4th of August 2023. Okay, three words. I'm on fire. So either somebody's got a fever or they're actually on it. They know what they're doing. It's being successful. Everything's going to plan. Or their head's on fire and they don't know which way to turn. I'm on fire. Which is it gonna be? I've already said good morning to Kristen, so I'll say it to everybody else. Good morning. Hope you've got your coffee ready. I have. Got up late, so if you're in England, you'll be saying, where does she think she is? I'm only human. I've lost a deck. Where has it gone? It's very strange. Is it over there? No. Oh, there they are. I was hiding. Ninth house of Sagittarius. That's strange. Mars, which is the energy today, and Leo. Let's have a look at the astrology for today. Can't because it's not there. Oh, yes, it is. Blimey, can't find anything today. Moon is in Pisces still. That's all it's saying to me. So let's have a look. And it's on the card. My word. They're eager to get go. So maybe blowing the round trumpet. They're on fire. So let's see if they can give us any help. So I know of one Sagittarius that'd be interested to see what's going on. It's the father energy, it's the government officials, it's the bosses, it's the kings, it's the rulers. It's the divine masculine. There he is. Seems to be the new favourite spot. Number 5 could mean something, but definitely number 4. 31, but it's neutral, so unless it comes out in its own read, we try not to colour our judgment, except if it's reversed, we will understand more. So, making mountains out of molehills, competition, conflicts. You don't need to compete with other people. Fire signs. This is about a new beginning, a doorway that you need to walk through, a seed that needs to be planted and grown. Could be a new business, a new home, a new life, a proposal. Whatever it is, it will profit within a year. There's your Pisces energy in the negative. Being the victim or playing the martyr isn't a good look. It's not about love, I don't think. and we're not sitting on the fence anymore. We've dropped one of those coins and we're going for, we know what we want, we've come off the fence, which is good. And we are presenting ourselves well to the world. A haircut, a makeover, a need to put your shoulders back, chest out, and look the world in the eye. But we are still sacrificing ourselves for something or someone that's ungrateful. And we need to turn our world upside down to see things properly. Feet and toe issues, being in limbo, Groundhog Day, the snake in the grass, those born in the year of the snake, negative energy, martyr and victimhood again. Happy home life, firm foundations is brilliant, but there is delays in bringing it to a conclusion, or travel delays. Again, the snake is mentioned, so watch out for the snake in the grass. Someone here is acting as if they are a victim in a situation when they're not. So the only major arcana we've got is a 21 and the 12. Both negative, I'm afraid. So it's delays, and because of the delays, we have to make sacrifices in one way or another. Be realistic, but don't let people walk all over you. Put your boundaries in place. That one. Success will come after this bickering, this conflict, whatever it is. Yeah, there's a decision to be made, but you may feel you're not sure of the facts, maybe in denial about what it is, or it may be that you're protecting others. 2 weeks. It could be a Mercury retrograde. I don't know when we go retrograde next. But the feelings of abandonment and sitting on a fence. Maybe we have to abandon sitting on the fence. We've got to make a decision. There's a confused mind here. Heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. Perhaps temporary. It's healing. But it is something coming between you and what you want. And it's confused thinking. Yeah, there is an unreliable, unpredictable friend. It could be finances, career, Taurus energy. So there's not as much money as you would like. There's not as much security. You don't feel as safe as you should. Taurus energy is strong. Somebody's not telling the truth. It is possibly someone in uniform of a darker complexion. But there is issues here with finance and career. Yeah, a reunion, a celebration is coming up. Maybe you can't afford to go, but you should go because it looks like a happy event. Or you haven't been invited because there's somebody here feels isolated and alone. You have all the trappings of wealth, everything that you need, but there's something missing. And there's a Sagittarius energy, which is in the dice. So the 14, there's an imbalance here. There's an addiction to something. There is hard lessons to learn. Hips and thigh issues. Universities study, there's something wrong. It's not working out. But it's a hard lesson to learn. Somebody's been put at the gates of hell because they're keeping quiet, or letting negative energy into their field, as in financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally or physically. There is the tarot reader, the psychic, the medium, someone here that's been made to stay in a position that they don't want to stay in, and the future is unknown. So 2 and 29, negative energy. So don't allow anything into your body, mind or spirit that's negative, including energy vampires, because there'll be a lot of them about at the minute. 2 and 29 is negative. 11th of October means something to that card, and the fair, all the fun of the fair, it's not going to plan. But they're telling us success will come, so, and celebration after we've learned these hard lessons. The Wild, so they've given us all the cards we need for this story. You must travel to the object of your desire, be it person, things, or events. So this celebration, if you've decided to put it off or whatever, you must go. Number 21 has now turned itself around. Mother Earth is smiling. Yes, there has been some betrayal of sorts. There's some sort of draining of your energy, and you may feel that you don't want to do this. You've been hurt enough. 1 month, but they're saying you must go. Abundance. The full moon is on the 31st. We've just had one on the 1st, number 54. It's negative energy. It's feeling torn internally between two people, two situations, two jobs, or just spreading yourself too thin. Mother energy, the Empress. So dad's looking good, but mum's not looking so good. Nothing can grow in barren lands. So if you refuse to plant that seed and let it grow, it will become barren. The home and family life, the breast, the womb. So someone maybe, there's 3 sisters there. There may be somebody that's, it's not usually cancer, but the disease. But I feel that there is some possible health issue there with a family member that you possibly don't get on with. Pride shouldn't get in the way, because you will regret it if you don't settle this. All the negative energy of the rooster, the crowing, somebody who's maybe not very easy to get along with, but they're still family. So it's rebellion. It's time to rebel. Neptune in Pisces is doing its thing again. It's been doing it since 2011, and we really have got to fight against it. Don't let us be people's victims. Don't play the martyr and do things you don't want to do just to please others, or hoping that you'll get something out of it, because you won't. So do it because you are you. Do it because you're a better person. There's a vain, thoughtless, self-preoccupied, arrogant, vulnerable, critical, superior, argumentative, harsh, boastful, dissipated, ostentatious, pretentious, someone who embellishes the truth person that you're trying to avoid. But I'm afraid Spirit think it's better if you just don't let the emotions get involved and do what you should be doing, and that's travelling to this reunion. So it may be delays in holidays because mum don't want to go, whatever it is. You've got to start looking after yourself. The sun, it's your spirit. You and I both know that not the only person that sees you as you really are is you. You're different things to different people. And then Martha, which was my grandmother, so grandmother's in spirit, and Graham, massively important. There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that translates through you into action. You're on fire. That's what the song says. And because there is only one of you in all time, your expression is unique. Remember, you wish to live, you want to thrive. This is an encouraging card to get. It's all that's good, it's positive. That trumps anything negative. This card says all eyes are on you, and your decision is important. Have you the strength and power to get things done? All things that are truly meaningful are starting to happen now. That new beginning, that seed that Spirit have given you. You are in a place to lead and inspire. It is through the sun's inspiration and creativity that will enable you to make things materialise. This may be in front of a group or on a stage or just in the way that you lead with confidence. The sun card gives you an emphatic yes to any of your questions. Another meaning behind this card is that the summer months are relevant. Summer may be when the wished for event occurs. Parties, yes, definitely. Events. Parties, events which emphasise creativity and fun. Children and childlike adults all figure into this situation. This card implies an aptitude for acting or just a period where dramatic ability, creative leadership could greatly benefit your mission. You may find yourself singled out, perhaps in a dramatic situation, where you will show your skills in some impromptu way, such as giving a speech or teaching a class. It's also a time of generosity and laughter. The spotlight shines on your life. What you are doing now is being noticed, and if you're not used to it, you may react with aloofness. Avoid foolishness, immaturity, or any lack of organisation. So just because they're immature doesn't mean say you have to be. But all in all, it's a progressive, energetic card which foretells a prodigious thing on the horizon. This card indicates that matters will be going your way, but leadership on your part is necessary. It is time to act and take your place in the sun. The number 19 could be massively important. Something is being brought to light. And there it is, the number 12 again. So the Hanged Man, come out of limbo. You have to let go of the past. Freedom, it will free you, because if you hang on to the past, it poisons you from the inside. Go with the flow. So, Surrender is the fairy of freedom and flow. She has let go of everything that's been holding her back and is ready to fly and be free, unrestrained. You can feel the sense of peace that has come over her, and she opens up to whatever's coming her way, and so should you. Eyes closed and trust that what lies ahead is exactly what you need and has asked for. Surrender is here to teach us whatever you are holding on to, it's time to let go. Let yourself be free. Sometimes we hold on to behaviours or beliefs that maybe served us in the past. That includes addictions in the Sagittarius card. That's part of the addictions. It's not just necessarily alcohol and drugs and etc. But no longer to do so in the present. By drawing this card, it's time to take a look at the patterns or situations that's been holding you back. Ask yourself, is this in my best interest? If not, then it's time to take steps to change. Let go and move ahead. Start following the path that gives you joy, as long as it's in your best interest. Surrender may also be trying to tell you to be yourself. Don't follow the crowd if that isn't you, and you may have to isolate yourself for a while. Create your own path. Be true to yourself. Follow your intuition, that gut feeling that never lets you down. That is the true self and your spirit guide. So Jerry, if you're listening, that's for you. The more you listen to your intuition, the more in touch with yourself you will become. What a wonderful feeling of freedom when you no longer worry what's ahead. Take your hands off the steering wheel and step into the flow. Don't take your hands off the steering wheel while you're driving though, will you? So, the horse. Those born in the year of the horse. He was the letter Y or E. Forever. Most of the concepts associated with this rune relate to trees. The apple tree and the popular yew. So the apple tree is telling me there's no apple tree. I'm sure we found it before. Oh, there we go. No? So I would suggest, oh, there's the apple. Gemini, Cancer. And the U is Sagittarius, Capricorn. So we've got Sagittarius there again, haven't we? And Cancer. So that's good. The latter identification seems to be the most potent because it was from the U that bows were made. Sagittarius again. The bow, the weapon. The U is often found in the vicinity of graveyards, so it becomes a symbol of the past growing into the future. It's probably also connected with Yggdrasil, the wild tree, and we've got the wild twice. So trees are important. It's associated with horses, especially the mighty Sleipnir, the eight-legged steed of Odin. The herb bryony is a vegetable symbol, so look that up. I don't know what it's used for. The hunter, the wanderer of the north wastelands, something to do with the north. A sure shot with his yew bow, or a crack shot Jerry. Ulmer was accustomed to taking risks. It's even claimed that he once impersonated and replaced Odin as king of the gods. More usually, Uller lived in a place called Idillir, the Valley of the Yews, where he was not out terrorizing wildlife with his bow. The myth of the replacement of Odin is very ancient. It may be that both gods were considered to be two sides of the same coin, Odin governing the summer months and Uller the winter. The legend of the wild horseman careering through the skies of northern Europe survived beyond the Middle Ages and entered into folklore. This indicates progress. Even if your life seems to be moving at a snail's pace, a new situation will soon manifest itself and events will speed up, so much so that you may find it difficult to keep track of everything. But you will. You need to pay close attention to happening around you to keep up. Adaptability and readiness to make speedy decisions will be vital if you're to make the most of this positive rune. It's closely associated with the hunting skills, so you must act as though you were an archer of old. Wait until your target is in your sights, and then when the moment is right, strike out for it. Don't worry that you may miss your moment, or indeed miss the target. You have the acumen and shrewdness to choose the correct time, to boldly when the occasion arises. Ewas shows the bravery, has every indication of success. Yes. The rune encourages you to gather your courage and take a risk. The message is of nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now is the time to take action. It is considered a very lucky rune for gamblers and those who live by their wits. It shows positive influence of strong-willed person, especially a woman. Another good aspect of Ewas is that under this influence, expect problems not to arise. The rune also indicates long-term benefits, even if you've put up with an uncomfortable and stressful situation for a short while. Ewas says it will be a beneficial indicator for students. It is also held to dispel storms and to calm tempestuous emotions, which is what we started with. So, okay, so the initiation, which is where we are, because we're going into the unknown. And that looks very grim, doesn't it? That's where we are right now. And that is the light at the end of the tunnel. But our thoughts can make this tunnel longer. So try not to. Just look at the end goal, focus, and go towards it. Do not make that tunnel longer. The initiation, the rite of passage. Native Americans know of this. They've always done it. At the sun, is it the sun trials? Something like that. So we will go through trials first before we eventually achieve the rite of passage. The initiation. 68. Crossing the threshold. And what did I say in the beginning with the Ace of Pentacles? We are taking that new beginning. We are crossing the threshold through that portal. So Some of the most sacred initiation chambers and temples look scary from the outside, but are breathtakingly beautiful on the inside. This represents the journey that the soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred, just like the hermit, the 927. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated, because you're headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross that threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth of meaning. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through these seeming hardships that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage, which we've maybe been delaying, into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin that journey, we can be more ourselves than we've ever been before. If you're in the middle of initiation right now, you will get through this, and one day soon you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred, and it will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. Cross the threshold. Angels Adkiel will help you find tolerance and forgiveness, and I think that's what this is about. You have to forgive us. You don't have to forget, and you don't have to continue to let people walk all over you. You do have to forgive for your own health and well-being. He works on the violet rays of purification and transmutation, helping you to release your lower vibration and ascend to a higher way of being. If you don't let people get in your head, they can't affect you anymore. Angel Wisdom suggests that you visualize yourself in the violet flame and invoke Archangel Zadkiel to help you. Place your troubles and difficult relationships within the flame so that all negativity is transmuted. You are blessed to have drawn this card today, for it indicates that you are ready to walk the path of light. You are cleansed within that violet flame. How beautiful is that? So regardless of whatever you've done or been in the past, you are now becoming what you truly meant to be, so don't blow it. 9th house is up on the page for me. Hips, thighs, universities, publishing houses, newspaper offices, foreign shores. Green and white, so the heart chakra and the crown chakra, the aha moment. Higher learning, philosophy, distant horizons, your ethics, your visions, your beliefs, religion, long journeys, in-laws, and foreign affairs. And we've got Leo in Mars, God of War. So fire it is. Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries all mentioned, because today's card is Aries. Dramatically assertive, self-confident, creative, lusty and proud. That's what we've got to guard against. Quick-tempered and arrogant. Mars in Leo wants to be top of the heap and is attracted to power. So stay humble. Don't be the egotistic, because that's going to get you nowhere. But don't let others walk all over you. It's massively important. So thanks for listening. Brilliant one today. Speak soon. Bye.